Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Razif Hashim, and you're watching Simply Fancy with Cornell. Everybody is looking for that simpler life, but especially when it comes to food, it's not very easy these days because we're always out there, we're always hustling, we're always doing our thing, and we can't eat our home and control our diet. But when we do get home, how do we control our diet? That's really important. Now we've got some amazing recipes for you guys to try out yourselves today using some of the very, very best appliances you can get at home from Cornell. So what are we waiting for? Let's Simply Fancy with Cornell. I'm going to invite my first guest today, Jasmine Soraya. Hey, welcome. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's right. The Cornell walk.
Oh, the Cornell walk.
You just invented it. I'm going to be doing that after this.
Okay, cool.
It's just like that. Okay, cool. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good, thank you.
I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, I know. Everyone's not seen everyone in a while because
I
we've
know.
all been stuck at home.
And I've grown a bit fatter.
Have
So
you
I like the
not?
whole thing about healthy
Absolutely.
and stuff. I know.
So today, this, my dear, is kale.
Kale.
Okay, I'll tell you why I do kale. The thing is,
Suhat saleh.
no, sedap.
Sedap, man.
Really, my
This
God.
one look like, I mean, if I'm at a shopping mall, right, I would think this looks like a broccoli.
It's true. It's
Yeah.
true. It's a cousin of broccoli, but it's not
Okay.
exactly a broccoli. So what we're going to do today is we're going to make some kale juice because that's where we're going to get all the nutrients we need, detoxify
yummy.
ourselves, and it is the soul of the vegetable, okay? So let's start by making kale juice.
Oh my, I've never made vegetable juice before.
Well, you're going to start somewhere. Okay, so for this, we're going to be using our Cornell juice extractor. It's a beautiful machine. Its capacity is 1.2 liters. So it's got a stop, low, high speed, and also a pulse function. It's also got safety protection with the rubber anti-slip mat at the bottom, so it stays. So yeah, let's start juicing.
Right. I've never used a juicer, so you have to teach me.
Okay, I will teach you. Okay, so first of all, you just take this out, and this is
That's so
you,
cool.
you
I
can
always
hold
see
that.
this in Martha Stewart's show.
That's right. Okay,
Oh,
so
you don't even have to cut the veggie?
no, you don't. You don't. You can just sort of like just bend it, and you
wow.
can stuff it in,
That
and
saves
you can just.
time. Do you have to add water?
Yeah, a bit later though. So you
Okay.
can do the honors and push it in.
Oh, I do it.
You can do it. Yeah.
I do it. So I do
Yeah.
it like that.
That's right. So as you can see, it's extremely easy to use. It's also very safe. It's Serum approved, and of course, you can get it on the e-store right now. So what are you waiting for? Get yourself a juice extractor so you can start making kale juice like me and Jasmine.
Oh, yes. Oh, I'm having so much fun.
That's awesome. See? And it's fun. There you go. And you got yourself a very concentrated kale juice. Let's have a look at
We
it.
need to cheers soon.
Yes, we do. And we should
Yes.
try it in some shot glasses.
Okay.
It's like a
Ooh.
beautiful shot.
All right.
Perfect. All right.
So instead of tequila,
It's
kale juice.
kale juice. Oh my God, so healthy.
I didn't know kale could taste.
It's nice, right?
It's not bad,
It's
right?
actually
it's not
very-
bitter.
It's not at all. It's nice and floral, but at the same time, it's got that slight savory taste. Don't you
Yes,
think? Right?
yes.
So we're gonna keep our kale juice because actually, Jasmine, that's not what this episode is about today.
Oh, I thought I'm done.
No, not just yet. I mean, that was delicious, but I'm gonna make you something even more delicious. When we make juice with our juice extractor, the problem is we're always left with this leftover.
Yeah, such
But-
a waste.
Yeah, it's so wasteful. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make something quite special today, which is something with the pulp and the husk of the kale, and we're gonna turn it into a kale cracker.
A kale cracker.
That's right. You
I've
can do
never
it.
heard of it. Is that your recipe or invention?
No, well, I think
Oh, it's
people
been
do it. A
around
lot of
lah.
people make biscuits out of the husk. They also make little bits of cookies. They put it in their muffins and
that's
things
so
like that.
cool.
But I like something crispy and like
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
And the color is so appealing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we're going to use our Cornell blender with Miller to make a paste that will come out as a beautiful kale cracker. Now,
Oh, so this is the Miller.
yes, that's right. This is the Miller. This is the blender.
This is called Miller.
Oh, okay.
I always call this sambal blender.
Oh, okay. It's true, yeah. Actually, Miller is the mat salini.
Fancy
exactly.
nama lah,
So
okay.
that Miller,
Right.
sambal blender.
I
betul lah.
see. Okay.
Anyways, this sambal blender is a stainless steel blade. It's also got a safety lock function, so it's absolutely very, very safe. It's serum approved, and it's also got a pulse function, which is very, very important. So we're going to take out all the leftovers that we have. I'm just going to dump it all in here. It's kind of like apa tau? Macam parsley lah.
Yeah.
It just looks a bit like parsley, isn't it?
And it looks like soil a little bit, but green color, you know. You can just decorate your garden with this.
That's right. So you can put half in here,
Yeah.
and the other half we're going to put it in your garden.
Oh.
So I'm just going to bag this for you later.
Thank
Okay,
you.
you're welcome.
In
You ada garden
reusable
tak?
bag. You know, I do have a few pasu bunga.
Okay.
You know, the flowers have withered away, but yeah, this could be, you know,
Yeah, you can put
decoration. Yeah.
more
you know,
soil, you know.
More soil, you know, beneath the soil so it won't smell.
So what we need to do, add in a bit of water.
Oh, that's water.
Yes, this
I
is
see.
water.
Okay. What, olive oil?
Yes, a bit of oil.
Okay.
Right. And
So
then-
we can use any sort of measurements that we want depending on individuals.
Well, depending on, basically what I like to do is I like to agak-agak.
Whoa, that's
Okay.
a lot.
Yes, you need a lot because you're going to use this as the binding agent. This is what's going to make it like really nice and sticky. Okay.
And surprisingly, not much, you know, flour.
Oh yeah, definitely not much flour. So yeah, we just have to add a little bit more water as we are blending. Right, trying to get that paste going. Okay, there we go.
The color looks so interesting.
That's right. So you're gonna get sort of like green, chippy, sort of like
Yeah.
thing. It's nice and thick. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to place it on the
Oh, in the
baking
oven?
tray. That's
Okay.
right. Because we don't have a dehydrator, but what we do have is our Cornell 40-liter oven. Okay, so to prepare the crackers, what you want to do is you want to brush some oil onto the baking tray.
So do you want it in patches or do you want it the whole thing?
Yeah, just the whole thing, very light, just so it doesn't stick.
Oh, I love this. It's so therapeutic.
It's like painting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
I
you're
mean,
like a
I
little
hate
Picasso.
painting.
That's beautiful. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm
And-
very committed in what I do.
Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to put the paste right onto
Oh,
this
so
board.
like that only.
That's right, just like this. Here's what you want to do is you just want to spread it out. Really nice and thin,
Yeah.
right? Tell you what, why don't you do that for me? Since
Oh,
you like to be all
yes,
hands-on
of
and stuff.
course. Yeah,
Happy
yeah,
to have you
yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
And while she's doing that, let me tell you that this oven that's going to make our crackers is the Cornell 40-liter oven. It's got 6 heating selection modes, it's got an inner light, and it also comes with a rotisserie function. So if you want it to make roast chicken, you can. And the accessories that it comes with is not one, but 2 bake trays, a grill tray, a crumb tray, as well as a tray handle. This is also an online exclusive product and you can only get it on the Cornell e-store. So what are you waiting for? Get yours now. Are you done here, Jasmine?
No.
I
Wait, hold
think
on
you've
first.
got you've got a bit too much here. We've got to
Oh,
spread it out
really?
quite evenly. Yeah, we might have to make 2 batches.
Oh,
But this
really?
one-
Oh,
yeah,
I
no,
see. I
it's
thought all
alright.
in one.
I think it's good so far, but we got to make it a lot more thin.
Flat.
Yeah, because otherwise it's going to take too long for it to cook.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So now you can do the honors and cut it up with our pizza cutter
Okay.
and make shapes for our biscuits.
Oh, okay. So, like for this, like, what's the texture like?
Once it comes out, I think it will be quite crispy.
Do you want it to be creatively cut?
No, I think we should just go for strips.
Okay.
Nothing too
alright,
fancy,
alright.
but of course, simply fancy.
Simply fancy.
Yeah.
All right. I like it. I like the whole simple things.
Exactly.
You know. Not much of a headache, you know, so much easier.
Okay, so we're gonna put this into the oven for about 40 minutes at extremely high heat. That's 250. So let's just stuff that in. Right, there you go. So the Cornell 40-liter oven is Serum approved, extremely safe to use. You can get yours exclusively online on the Cornell e-store. And the new warranty system with Cornell comes on the box itself, so you don't have to go to the shop and do all sorts of like nonsense and have to keep your warranty paper. It's just as simple as clicking the QR code on the box. We're gonna come back and we're gonna make the second part of this dish, which is la salsa.
Woo!
Welcome back to Simply Fancy with Cornell, and with me is the lovely Jasmine Soraya. Right, Jasmine, sekarang kita nak buat a very special dish. It's the dish yang kita akan makan bersama our kale chips, which actually is already done. Now, the thing is,
really nice.
yes, it's nice and golden brown. It's greenish as well. Like I mentioned, Cornell's oven comes with an accessory that helps you take your oven tray out.
Oh, so we're done already.
This is pretty much done. We're just gonna let it cool, right? I think it's nice and crispy. So there's our biscuits. So while that cools down, we are going to make our salsa, okay? Now, here's a little tip for you guys at home, okay? Please make sure that if you happen to come to a situation like ours where your food's already ready, but you actually set it for 40 but it was done in 30, please make sure that you do not push your timer to 0, because that will actually spoil the mechanism. Just allow it to naturally time itself back to 0.
So you just off the main switch,
Just off the main switch and you're all good. For this salsa, we are using Cornell Induction cooker, which comes with 1-year warranty, 10 heating functions. You got 8 direct and fast cooking functions for selection, and it comes with a stainless steel pot with a cover as an accessory. It's also Serum approved, so safe to use. So you can buy it now on our Cornell e-store, which comes with a very special promotion. Also, one thing awesome about Cornell right now is that you don't have to have a warranty card that you get to keep. All you have to do is scan the QR code and you are done. That's a Cornell thing.
Simple things.
I know, because it's a simpler life. Okay, so now let's start cooking something very simple, which is the salsa. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right. First of all, you can help by start heating up our pan.
Turn it on.
Oh wait, okay, so you see this number here? It means that it's not reading the pan that we are using. And it's because it's not flat.
Oh, right, so we need a flat
exactly.
pan.
So what we need is actually a flat pan. I think I
okay.
got this one.
Yeah,
Ta-da! It
1004.
works.
Okay, then I'm
Okay,
gonna pass
cool.
you this one. What temperature do you want this to be? So are you gonna cut the stuff first?
Yes, I am. I think you can put it high. Oh, it's already
so
heating up.
fast.
It's fast, yeah. That's
Oh wow,
really,
normally
really
we always
good.
have to wait, you know?
Exactly. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to
gonna
cut
off
this in quarters, right? And we're just going to put it here and let this char.
Okay.
That's all we want to do, okay? And then we're going to cut the tomatoes in half. And we're going to let them char as well. Actually, you don't have to cut the tomatoes in half. You're just going to put all of them in there and just let them
like
char.
that.
at the
So it's
side,
gonna be
yeah.
like a full paste, or like, you know, it has those like chunks.
It's going to be like a paste. Macam sambal belacan.
Oh, faham.
Benda ni kita nak tumis je.
Oh, tapi
so
dia fancy lah.
fancy lah. Sebab
I
apa? Sebab dia
see.
pakai jalapenos.
Oh.
Proper Mexican. You just have to cut the tip off and then you just put it in
like
there.
that. So it will melt?
No, it won't melt. It will just brown. So you just leave it there. So now what we want to do is we want to start cooking, start making our pico de gallo.
Okay.
So how do we do that is we're going to use our Cornell blender / miller. So we open this right here and we'll start putting this in, just our bawang, right?
So do we have to cook this inside there or no
Nope.
need?
No, we don't. This is a very raw dish. So you just open this up right
I'll
here.
be here. Do you want me to garage this like a real chef?
That's fine. That's fine. That's good. You can see it's already starting to turn black, so that's good.
So fast.
So you can just like turn it around for me and just make sure that
Yeah.
it Yeah, so there you go. You want the color, just leave it there.
Leave it there?
Yeah, so that the color comes out. So the pulse function is when you turn it, especially when you use a miller, it allows you to control your chunks. All right? It doesn't just turn and become like paste, it actually allows you to go chunks. So here we go. I'm gonna pulse it a little bit. There we go. Pulse. So you can see chunks, right? So it doesn't turn into paste. And there you go. Your meal is done.
So fast.
So you just take that. So what you do is just put it in this bowl, right? Because it's going to be part of your bigger salsa. So you take that, and then now, if you can do me a favor and cut the tomato into 4.
Okay. No problem, Razif.
Thank you.
For you, I will.
Thank you. All right,
Oh,
you
am I
gotta
supposed
throw.
to-
Yeah, you're supposed to throw the top as well.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
worry, it's simply fancy. It's more fancy if you leave the top on, anyways.
Okay, so
Yeah,
this
one.
one.
Yes, that's right. So this, my friends, is the Cornell blender with Miller that goes up to 1.5 liters. I am using the Miller right now. It has a stainless steel blade, comes with a safety lock function, and it has pulse action, which is awesome because we can make our pico de gallo. Perfect. There we go. Now we have a beautiful chunky tomato. And we just also put that in there. And of course, finally, letak coriander. My favorite of coriander. I love coriander. It's
Really?
Like, yeah, man. Coriander memang like the
I love
best.
cherry tomatoes.
Yeah, cherry tomatoes is also like amazing. Layan kan? Nak kena layan. Yeah. Cherry tomatoes. Orang cerita pasal coriander, dia cerita lain. Okay. So yeah, so it's just last bit. Pulse your coriander. Okay, perfect. Doesn't need very long. So just campur kat situ macam tu.
Okay.
So itu dia.
Oh, I
You
love
dah
the
ada
colour.
pico de gallo. This is actually going to go in here. So sekarang apa yang you boleh buat
Cut.
is you can cut this in half
Potong,
and then you can juice it into here.
Okay.
Okay? There
Same.
you go. And mix it up. Now our salsa is pretty much ready. Okay. So kita boleh buat apa? Kita ambil semua ni.
Oh, I see. It's supposed to be crunchy.
That's right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna put everything straight dalam blender, right? Lepas tu kita letak air sikit, right? And the other half of the lemon juice dekat dalam ni.
Oh, dekat dalam tu.
Sorry,
I normally squeeze my lemon like that.
It's okay. Here, let me help you with this one.
Whoa, that's strong, man.
Okay, so we good.
Razif.
So yang ni, you just have to like blend that.
Blend it, huh?
Not blend it. You just have to like
I mix it
gaul.
lah.
Yeah, just mix it. And here, we're going to turn this into really mushy salsa. Well, there you go. We're ready. We have our pico de gallo, we have our salsa, and we have our kale chips. Super easy, right? I told you it was easy because it's simply fancy with Cornell. Guys, make sure you get your products right now. They are serum approved, so they are super safe for you to use. All you have to do is go to the Cornell e-store where we have promotions. And remember, Cornell's so easy for you now. You don't even have to fill up a warranty card anymore. It all comes out of a QR code. So it's as simple as that. We're gonna be right back with our meal.
Bye.
Welcome back to Simply Fancy with Cornell, and with me is Jasmine Soraya. We are about to plate a beautiful array of dishes that we have made from our Cornell appliances, which is all serum approved, so super duper safe. They also come with very high-tech warranties. You don't gotta like fill things up and keep it in your cupboard. Just a simple snap and it's right there for you. And how do you get this? You can just purchase it on the Cornell e-store, which is available for you at any time. So, are you ready to play? Are you hungry?
I'm very hungry.
Okay, let's do
I've got my
this.
phone ready for the photos.
Perfect. Okay, so speaking of photos, I am so glad as to how this turned out. Some of it's a bit burned, but that's nice
But
because
it's
it's
nice because
rustic.
it's very very gary.
That's right. So you got a bit of rustic going on. So what we're going to do is we're going to sort of like arrange that here.
Oh, with the hands, can I?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
So just take the nice big strip. Some of it's already broken,
Over here.
but that's okay. Yeah, so just arrange that nicely.
But
there.
imperfect is perfect.
So we've nicely arranged the chips. It's good. It looks rustic.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Now you can just plate our pico de gallo in here.
Okay.
Okay. Like that. I love the colors.
I know. And you've got a perfect bowl.
I know. This is going to be so nice on top of it. Okay, and finally, la salsa. Okay, so you just take some and pour it in here. So just pour a little bit in there.
I could smell it.
Yummy. More.
More?
Yes. Oh yeah,
Okay.
Beans. That's the one. Okay, there you go. This is your kale chips to be served with pico de gallo and your salsa. And of course, we can drink it with our kale juice.
So it's completely healthy, natural, no added preservatives. Just the way we like it.
Just the way we like it. And now, for the most important part, taking a photo. You do it. Okay, Mula. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Close up.
Okay, there we go. So, I guess there's nothing left to do except for makan.
So how do we eat this? Do we apply this on top of our cracker?
Absolutely. Here
And
you
then
go.
we dip it inside here?
Here's a spoon.
Okay.
So you ambil a cracker, right?
cracker.
And you just put that on top. This is
Yeah.
a pickle, right? You can try that first
Like this. Just eat it.
Just go for
without dipping it?
without dipping it. So you think of how you like it. You like? Okay, good. So I'll try that as well. Macam mana rasa dia?
I really like it. And you
Fresh.
don't even need salt. You don't even need salt or sugar.
Thank you so much, Jasmine, for being here with me today.
Thanks for having me. Oh,
No worries. I hope you learned something and I hope you enjoyed the dish that we made. And here you go, something for you to get a little fancy with at home.
Ooh.
And you guys can get fancy at home too with very safe serum-approved products that have with very high-tech warranty cards at that. And you'll find out more about that when you go to our Cornell e-store to purchase some of these products. Until then, it's simply fancy with Cornell, and we'll see you some other time. Adios!
This is actually really good.
I love it.